Hi guys, back again with me, Austin from Abba Avoid Heart. Today I'm going to share with you my experience on Hasbro Star Wars Mission Fleet. Okay, this is Han Solo along with his Millenium Falcon. Okay, so if you have watched my previous videos, then you will know I am a big fan of Han Solo. Okay, and I've shared with you some of the Mission Fleet figure line. So without further ado, let's take a quick look at the packaging. Right, the packaging is quite big, by the way, as you can see here. See the artwork at the front, and not sure what's gonna happen here. Is this part of the figure? We'll see. Okay. Now there's a small picture here showing us that there's this small cannon, okay, which is probably this part, which probably can attach here. I'm not sure it's part of the cargo or anything. Okay, as you can see, it's quite big. And then let's see, open window Han Solo at the bottom. Okay, and then right, let me see what I can see from here. Let me check. All right. Okay, on this side we have a bit of explanation of features, or you can put Han Solo in the cockpit. And if you happen to have Chewbacca, which I also have, I'll show you. You can somewhat open it up, just like the bigger, the TVC version or the 3/4 inch figure version. You can open up this part, and then we'll see later. Oh yeah, you can actually plug the gun cannon or whatever that is here, right? So it's a bit of instruction. Okay, let me see what we are missing. Okay, here another instruction. The cargo slash cannon, I'm not sure. You can actually put Han Solo to stand on it, to man it, to gun, and to shoot. Alright, so here it is from the back. Okay, oops, let me check. Alright, we have measurement here, so I'm not gonna measure this anymore later on. Okay, it's about 30.4 centimeters times 24.3 centimeters, so I reckon the length from to the front from the back is around 30.4 centimeters, and this area is around 24.3 centimeters. We have four what do you call this? You know what I mean, right? This is launcher or a rocket, and with this again spring loaded, and this one is the detachable cannon slash rocket, whatever that is. Okay, and then the figure itself, Han Solo here, it stands for about 6.4 centimeters. All right, and yeah, 3.1 centimeters is the width here. Han Solo, yeah, it's similar to the Galaxy's Edge adventure style of Han Solo, right? So I think that's pretty much it. This is the most highly, is that how do you pronounce it? Smuggler's Run, Millennium Falcon, right? So it's 1:1 actual size. All right, I don't know how accurate that is, but hey, at the end of the day, you just want to enjoy this toy, right? Okay, and collect the figures or whatever you want to do with it. So without further ado, let's open this up and play around with what's inside. Okay, let's start from the figure. Okay, here's the figure that we have. I like the fact that although it's very small, look at that, but the paint or whatever that is on the eyes is spot on. I think they're doing a good job on the face here, on the head. It looks okay. Yeah, especially the eyes. Normally the problem is on the eyeball, but everything looks good. Han Solo looks great here. And then the hair, yeah, it's so. There's a hole on the back as usual, but he doesn't have any accessory. I like the fact that the paint on the skin tone on the hand and on the face is the same, so that's good. Right, so it's typical smuggler's Han Solo. Of course, the holster is just molded. You cannot really put any blaster in there. And both hands are gripping hands. So with the trigger finger on the right hand, as you can see here. Right. So for articulation, as usual, the head is on a ball joint. Let's see the extent of it. You can make him to look up that much. Look down, side to side, and it is a ball joint, so you can turn it around 360. The arm is on a ball hinge joint as usual. Okay, turn around 360. You can use the hinge to move to the back that much. Okay, there's rotation on the wrist, on both wrists. The leg, you can do a split like this, so you can set them up easily anywhere on your other mission fleet as well. Right, so I'm not going to measure the height anymore because it's already stated on the back of the packaging, but I like the metal on the details on the belt. By the way, it's small but it's looking all good. Right, let's take the blaster. This is the blaster that we have. This is Han Solo typical blaster, as you can see. A bit of detail here and there, not really intricate, but quite good for the size, I think. Quite rubbery, but somewhat sturdy enough. So it's cool. There's a trigger, a small trigger there, and of course you can always put it on his right hand as the trigger. Okay, as you can see here, so the trigger finger can kind of stand out a little bit to just like a shooting position. And it holds really nice. So yeah, so it stays. Okay, so that's cool. Right, let's compare this Han Solo with several other figures that we have seen. Okay, this is with the palette look. I think their size is a bit similar. I think Han is somewhat a little bit taller, which is supposed to be like that. Okay, and considering Luke is wearing a helmet. Okay, let's side by side with Boba Fett. Okay, so all about the same height with the Mandalorian, Din Djarin, and then with Darth Vader. Of course, Darth Vader is supposed to be taller, but look at his small head. Right. And lastly, of course, the mandatory comparison is with Chewbacca, and I like the fact that Chewbacca is taller than him, although in super deformed or chibi version of the character, they still maintain the tall character needs to be tall, so I think that's important. Okay, so that's pretty much with the figure that we have here, Han Solo. Okay. Alright, before we move to the main attraction, here we have the instruction booklet, which is very important. Okay, attention. Alright, okay, just quickly open this up and see what we can do with the main attraction with the Millenium Falcon. So we have the cannon. The cannon you can plug here, 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 and here. Cool. Or here, so 5 places on top. I think normally. Okay, this is not the Millenium Falcon, by the way. This is the kind of the extension which I'm gonna show you later on. I think normally the normal cannon position is on top here. There's a gimmick with that. I'll see about it later. Okay, so to put the figure into the cockpit, you gotta kind of open the cockpit first, like this, and then I don't know what's this, the yeah, you know, the steering and the component, and then you can put the figure in. Okay, we'll also try that later. And this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly in the middle here. It's the cockpit for the gunner, which is cool. And then this is the detachable, I don't know what they call it. Just call it mini tank or something. Okay, and then this is the cabin at the back, which you can open up, so you can stand Han Solo up here. Okay, there's something that can open up. All right, and then the cannon. There are two front cannon. So with spring action, since we have two kinds of what do you call this, spring action, something like that, the cannon piece, we have two of them. So let me move a little bit. This is for the front, because we have another set like this. Okay, we have another set like this is for the tank. All right. Okay, we have two of this. We have two of this. This is for the front cannon. All right. What else do we have? Let me check. Oh, okay. Well, you can also use. Yeah, it's for the cannon. Okay. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it with the instruction so far. Nothing much really. Okay. Oh, and the dish is here. Alright, let's just go to the practice, shall we? Right, it's the most important after all. Okay, so let's start with this kind of cannon piece. You have the hole here, so you have this cannon at the back. Right, you can press this to release the two cannon. Okay, let's see this first. Nothing much really. I like the mold, by the way. The mold is intricate. It's good. I like this part, especially at the back. Look at that, beautiful, right? And then there's a bit of gimmick here. You can open this up. There's a hole there. You can probably store something in there if you want to. There's kind of a back here is probably connected to a back hole somewhere in there. Okay, so as you can see. Oh, sorry, the pack is probably for Han Solo. I'm sorry about that. Okay, let's try to. Yeah, we do have big holes below, so you can use that back to. Right, to stand him up, and it holds, by the way. And then you can plug on the cannon on top here, as you can see. Alright, so that's how it is, and you can put Han Solo's hand on the two handles there. So you can, awesome. Alright, so that's how it is. Not bad actually. Okay, how is it? Do you like it? Well, I'm sorry if the focus is not very good on this camera, but hey, let's try the cannon. So the cannon that's supposed to go in, I mean, you can use the other cannon, but if you want to, it's supposed to be this one, right? Let me try. Oops. let's try to put in both of them together. So you listen to the click just now. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna shoot these two. Okay, I'm gonna press this. Okay, it's quite strong, by the way. So it's working, the spring loop. Let me try. This is the one supposed to be for the rear, but I think it should work as well. Yep, it does click. So as you can see, you can shoot your enemy with this cannon. And then, okay, let's just take it off and then plug it off. Nothing much with this gun. Okay, let's just close this. And alright, let's continue. Here's the main body of the Millenium Falcon. As you can see, it's not that heavy. It's actually quite light, which is fine. And what I like from this Millenium Falcon, despite being a child's toy, it's actually quite detailed on all the molds. As you can see, all the details here. So I do appreciate that. See, you can see all the mold and the details on the intricate parts here. Of course, the cockpit down there there's nothing much there, but you can see all the printed all the molded details, which I appreciate. If you're good with painting, probably can do something. Okay, this is the least favorite part of this Millenium Falcon to me. I don't like this sticker. It will fade over time, and I wish they will just put another mold here, intricate mold, and then probably we can just paint it over. But hey, okay. And it's not light up. I prefer light up if possible, but then probably the price will be different. Hasbro wants to make more money, of course. And so you can set your figure here. You can see the inside. Close it a little bit. Let me see. Okay, cool, right? Not bad. Okay, so you have these big holes. Is because you can actually plug in this. Forgot the name, but you know it's kind of chess-like Star Wars game, which Chewbacca and 3PO played. So you can plug it there, I believe. Let me try. Ooh, look at that. Yep. So you can just plug in there. Not bad. It's just stickers here, but I think it's adequate. Alright, so again, this is some of the packs here. 1, 2, 3. This is for the dish, obviously, which I'm gonna plug in now. Here's the dish. Not bad. Reminds me of the 3/4-inch figure line dish, but smaller. You can just plug it here, and I'm not sure whether you can move it around. Yes, you can. So it's not that bad, is it? Okay. Alright, maybe I'll just show you the bottom part first. Look at that small cannon. It's too small. I don't know why. So you have all the landing gears fixed and molded. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one hidden. Yeah. So you can see all the screw holes there. But again, I appreciate the molded details here on this part. You know, a bit of red wear and tear here. It all looks cool. Right. Okay. Let's continue. So just play around a little bit. This is the cannon that we have. Okay. You can plug it here if you want to. Okay. and it holds really nice, by the way. It holds nice, along with the dish as well. Okay, I'm not gonna put the cannon, but I just want to show you this part. Okay, where is it? Okay, remember this? Focus. Okay, now we have the two front cannon here. Okay, you see this two red button is to release the spring. Okay, so you just plug it here. Okay, let's find the other one here. It clicks, and let's try to shoot it. Okay, shoot. Oh, it's very strong actually. I'll hold the other one. Okay, so you know that the spring is cool, is there. Another thing is this part. You can use this small detachable part to just slide here. Just slide it here like this, and it holds. Cool. That's very cool. I like that. So then you can also put the cannon here later on if you want to. What else? Okay. Alright, so basically you can see the Chewbacca here. Okay. Just like in the packaging just now. Okay, I'm not going to do that. You can somewhat put your stuffs there. And I'm gonna close this up. Okay, look at that. Look at those details. Those intricate details. I love it. Okay, look at those. Oh, awesome, right? Okay. Alright. I haven't tried this, but let me see what I can. Okay. I think it's pretty straightforward. Okay, so there's a hole there. Oops, there's a hole there. You're supposed to plug this part into that part. Okay, let's try. What else? Oh, it's actually very easy, and it holds. Okay, to unplug, just make sure you detach the side part, side panel. So yeah, it's very easy apparently. Okay, so alright, our Millenium Falcon is almost complete. Okay, here's the cool part. Here's the gunner cockpit. You see there's kind of a hinge there. You can just use your nail, use your hand. Ta-da! And you can put, I'm not sure if you can put Chewbacca here, but hey, yeah, you can actually put Chewbacca in there. Okay, and there's two handles. You can somewhat put your figure's hand to hold it if you want to. I'm not going to do it in this video, but just to let you know, there's two handles there. Okay, just like okay, I'll do one then. Okay, as you can see, my Chewbacca is holding to one of the handles. Okay, I hope you can see that. Let me do the other one. Alright, so he's seated. Mind you, Chewbacca is quite a big figure, so scroll that. You can put him there. Okay, you can close it down, sorry. And then there's a cannon. Then you can put the cannon. Again, you have the option. You can, if you want, you can put it here, here, and here, and here. But I just do it like the original here. Okay. Oh, so you can actually hold on the gun to open up the gun cockpit. Alright, now let's go to the last part. The small cockpit here. Now it's a bit tricky here. This cockpit is kind of being lock with this. I'm not sure if you can see this on the screen, but it's locked on this part here, right? So if you try to open it directly, it won't open. It's kind of locked, but what you can do is you can kind of twitch a little bit, make sure that, see, make sure that it doesn't lock there, and then you can open it up. Awesome. Right, so here's the cockpit, right? The stickers there, and it actually moves like this. Open up. I like the intricate details there. Look at that, all the details, right? And the details on the cockpit is actually not much. So you see the seat is for us to put Han Solo in it. Unfortunately, if you want to sit Han Solo in it, oh, you can actually. Okay. Originally, I thought that it's gonna be like this, which is easier. Okay, but if you do it like that, then let me try something. Let's close it. Okay, it's the same. But we know that Han Solo is in there, so it works. But unfortunately, you cannot really see his face inside. Okay, but again, it's work. I think that's what matters most. And yeah, I think it's a cool addition to your mission fleet. What do you call that? Line. If you collect mission fleet, especially this one is, I think, the most satisfying so far. The size is okay. It's not too big. Still playable. Still light, and all the features works just fine. And you can just, let me move a little bit. Alright, it's probably a better angle this way. You can just put it on your display. Okay, let me just put on the cannon. Here, and then cannon here, and here. All right, so that's okay. Cool. I'm not gonna measure the Millenium Falcon anymore because it's already stated on the packaging, which I think is good enough. I don't think you need more measurement than that. Alright. Okay. Alright, so what's the verdict? I do like the figure. I think Han Solo, especially the paint on the head, on the face, is very good. The paint on the eyes, okay, you can really see Han Solo in there, and the size comparison with Chewbacca is spot on. It's supposed to be like that. Okay. Then I like the additional tank. I didn't think that I would like it, but turned out I actually like it. It works fine. I welcome any accessory that works really fine. Works fine. So like this just slide in and it's very good. Additional cannon is welcome. The dish is okay, and I like this cockpit, by the way. This gunner cockpit is really cool. Okay, the fact that you can actually put it inside, put the figure inside, holding the cannon, is cool. And you still have the additional what do you call that, cabin at the back. Unfortunately, there's not much gimmick, but you still have quite enough room to play around. Of course, this is for kids. Okay. My gripes is only in this part. Okay. I think it looks ugly. But aside from that, all the details of the Millenium Falcon, all the details on the mold is really cool. I like it. We don't have escape pod, unfortunately. But hey, this is not DVC, right? This is not the vintage collection. This is Mission Fleet, and it is actually good enough for our collection. Alright. Okay. So thank you guys for watching until the end. If you have liked this video, please like, subscribe and share. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell for more videos update. And then you can always contact me through Instagram. Ciao.